What it is, Chico. Hey, Mr. Crow. Hey, Mark. Good morning. Good morning. Everybody, how y'all feeling today? So, Mama Karen, what's up? I am ready for the storm. They say it's finna tie our ass up. For the next 2 days, I had to put up the chicken and reinforce the cage because it's getting a little old. I got to redo it probably. Queen Beijing, hey. Everybody, I have a question for you guys, right? And you guys don't need to reply to this or anything. I just want to ask you guys a quick question. Now, I want to know how you guys are feeling right now, as a collective. I mean, not on a personal level. I mean, although your personal feelings get involved with this, I'm thinking more on a collective energy. And when I say that, I'm talking about like your family and friends, the people you hang around in your tribe, just the people you correspond with on a regular basis. And the reason I asked that question is because, while I'm on my healing journey, learning to love myself a little bit more, learning to value myself, stand my ground in relationships and of all types, romantic, sexual, and just family and friends, I'm finding it really hard to be happy. And let me explain. I'm finding it really hard to be happy because it feels fake to me. So the more I begin to love myself, the more I begin to understand who I am and just be more of a better version for me when I look in the mirror, it just don't feel genuine. And it's like I have become so accustomed to living this fake lifestyle of pretending to be happy, pretending to be okay when I'm hurting, pretending just to be enthusiastic about shit that don't really mean nothing to me. And and now that I'm finding solace in what I really want and what makes me happy and what makes me feel good, or what give me the strength and the energy to get up and go, it's such a foreign motherfucking feeling to me, to the point where it scares me. And it scares me so bad. It's like, am I doing this for me, or am I doing this for the world? And I'm gonna explain, because I can't be the only one with this type of emotion, but I think I'm processing it properly right now. So in past relationships, romantic relationships, I have acted like I was happy. I have enjoyed the moment, never really living in the moment with that person, always waiting for the shoe to drop, always having that shield up, that guard. And throughout all that time, I've learned how to adjust and love myself and love the person I'm with, and I've learned how to be the person for that moment. And then when the lights are out and I'm all alone and I'm just sitting up here reliving the day, reliving the moment, the action, everything that I've done up until that point that I find myself alone, it's like, dude, you fake the whole fucking time. And then I start kicking myself in the ass. And then when you kick yourself in the ass, you say, okay, now it's time to be real with yourself. And y'all hook on to that part. It's time to be real with yourself, right? So now I say, okay, Baron, it's time to be real with yourself, man. You gotta know what you like. You gotta do the shit you wanna do. You know, something that's simple, and it's gonna be crazy. Something that's simple to me as taking a picture of myself when I'm on a date, when I was on vacation. It didn't cross my mind for me to capture the moment I was in, but I checked my phone and I got multiple, over 100 pictures of the person I was with throughout all these relationships, because I back them up on a flash drive, on a 5 terabyte drive, you know, because it's a memory, it's a thought. And it's like, you was so used to making the moment happy for everybody else, pretending to be happy in that moment without thinking of yourself, that you don't have anything to look back on other than the experience, which can be clouded by memory, judgment, or anger issues, or euphoria, and it can be twisted. But a picture captures everything. And I'm like, so when I ask myself the question, am I doing this for me or am I doing this for other people? It just feels so disingenuous. It's just a foreign fucking feeling to actually be loving myself right now, to actually be enjoying who I am, who, you know, Pat and Eddie made. It's crazy to the point where it's almost fucking depressive. You know, I have to look at myself and say, dude, you was more than just that chick's man. You was more than just your kid's dad. And it's like that became my identity, shit to live by. And then when you're all alone and all of that don't make sense no more. You don't have that person. The kids are grown and out the house, or whatever circumstances change. You left with yourself and you be like, fuck, this is, man, you didn't know yourself. You don't know what it is you do. You don't know what is it that you really like. What is it that you really want to do with yourself? And I don't know. It's depressing, people. I mean, and I'm on a healing journey, and this ain't no woe is me type shit, by the way. I'm a savage. I love me. I love me. I'm a savage. But it's just really hits home, and it's like, man, is this the real you now? Was the shit we came to be, I mean, what the shit we trained ourselves to be, was that the real version of you? And people, that goes back to the old thing, nature versus nurture, nurture versus nature. You know, we can train ourselves to grow into the person we want to be. We can train ourselves to be the person our person need us to be, our kids need us to be, society need us to be. But then, is it really you? Because although while we're training ourselves to be this particular individual and to be that person, it also lends its way to the thing as saying, without you putting all that together, is this what you would do without that person beside you, without that thing beside you telling you this is what you need to become, adjusting to? And people, it is very fucking painful when you heal and you ask yourself, not the counselor asking me this, not an ex-girlfriend asking me this, not my daughter or my kids asking me this. it's to the point where I'm asking myself this question, and to be honest with myself, I feel like I've been living a fraudulent existence for over 40 fucking years. To when it's come time for me to actually be me, I'm still scared to sit up there and say, hey, this is the real dude here. This is who you are, Baron. This is the guy you always wanted to be, the guy you are. And it's fucking painful, man. Because because you get so used to accommodating everybody. You get so used to not wanting to ruffle everybody's feathers, not wanting to see somebody else sad. I'll give you an instance, the gender pronoun shits. I can care less about that. That's not my world. I don't give a fuck. But then you come up there and you like, oh, well, this guy identifies as this right here. And it's like, okay, I don't want to piss that guy off because that's what they identify as. This sister identifies as this, so I don't want to say it. So now I have to adjust what's going on inside of me to suit that individual. And I'm like, bullshit. Or when you're sitting up there and you're dealing with a chick and she say, well, I don't like guys with dreads. So you liking the chick so much and you want her to be happy, and y'all done had experiences together, so you go and cut your fucking hair. Dude, it's like I've been acting, I ain't gonna say we, because this could just be isolated issue here. I've been acting for other people so fucking long, to the point I'm 45 and just not learning who I am and what I like. Who I am and what I like at 45. The average human on a good day live to be 90 some years old. That's if you're doing everything motherfucking right, and God knows I did some shit wrong. So that's half my life I've been faking. And now that I'm becoming my original version, the version that I feel like I should have been, it's really painful, people. So I was talking to a friend about this, and let's hope you guys can relate, because I want to know how you guys are feeling. I mean, I'm asking this not to just put the business out there. I don't give a fuck. I'm running for president. Y'all could use all this shit against me one day. I don't care. I'm gonna stand on it. Trust me. So I took a drive, and I found myself driving like this on a Sunday for some odd reason. I don't know why. I get in my car, I'll be like, well, let me go get some food. But I just end up driving around Orlando, just driving around. I drove not the Gainesville, Ocala. Had nothing to do, just drove there and turned around. But when I drove there over that hour, I didn't have on the music, I didn't have on no YouTube, I didn't have on shit. And I sat there driving in silence, and tears started coming down my eyes. And I'm like, everything is going good in my life right now. I can do what I want to do. I can be the man I need to be. Kids are happy. Finances okay. House clean. Called the exterminator and got rid of them goddamn roaches. I can't stand a roach. So I'm like, shit is really good. So why am I crying? And it struck me. I'm happy. I'm happy. At this point in my life, I'm happy. I don't owe nobody shit. I ain't got to answer to nobody. I can be me genuinely. I can shut off the phone. I can close my door. I can say no. I'm in control right now, and I'm happy, right? So why am I sad? Why am I crying? Why am I feeling like I'm doing something wrong, people? I had to wrestle with that, and I've been wrestling with this shit for the past month. Why do I feel like I'm doing something wrong by being my authentic self? By getting back to me to love me. Why do I feel like that, people? Let me change it. Why do y'all feel like that? Why do you guys feel when you become the true version of yourself, it's painful, it hurt, it feel like you're doing something wrong? I'll tell you why, what I came up with. Because we've been acting for every fucking body else for so damn long that our real man, our real being, our real person that got to experience this 3D universe, that got to do our experiences, we so far disconnected. You're living for somebody else 90% of the time of your life. Only thing you do for yourself is eat and sleep. Everything else, we doing it for other people. So when we forced to turn the mirror on ourselves and look at what the fuck we want, what we like, what we're doing, it's painful because we're lost up here. Without somebody to direct us, we are lost. Let me put it on a metaphysical tip. I want you guys to get the metaphysical energy from this, not just emotional. Everybody says, we got to always going to come back here and live our life, and we got to keep rotating, recycle, reincarnation. We have to come back. Because until we learn our lesson, we're going to come back. Until we learn our lesson, we're going to get back here. We're going to have to do this shit all over again. The archons are gathering energies, the reptiles are gathering energy. However, whoever the makers of the markers, the puppeteers, they just taking all our energy from our birth and our death, and they just exploiting us like that. Then people, what if I was to say we never even begin to learn the lamb lesson? We haven't cracked open one book. We haven't discovered who we truly are because we've been living for other people for so fucking long. How the fuck we gonna learn our lesson so that we don't have to reincarnate, so we can go to another solar system, another universe, another dimension, and get our own universe, the Seed Project, SEED, the Seed Project, when every day we wake up, I gotta live for you. I gotta live for him. I gotta make adjustment for her. I gotta make adjustment for my children. I gotta make adjustments for my wife, my husband. I gotta make adjustment for the world. I gotta make adjustment for people who don't want to be heterosexual. I gotta make adjustment for heterosexual people if I'm that way in the LGBT. Everything we do is making adjustments for everybody else's comfort. And we don't get to know ourselves. And while we're sitting up here adjusting the whole fucking world around us, we're not standing strong in our own belief, our own understanding, to where we don't know ourselves, and we can't learn our lesson if we don't know ourselves. They say we signed this divine fucking contract to come here and be beat up, pushed around, and hurt, and all this other shit. I can't imagine me signing a contract to come here. I think we all signed the contract to come here to party, baby. Earth is the party place. I think this third Earth, like the Thundercats talked about, baby, this third Earth, bitch, we come here to party. But the simple fact that when we came here to party, we realized that it was so much troubled, negative people in this bitch that we can't party. And I'm gonna help you here. You ever went to a cookout, a gala, a party, and you, man, I'm finna motherfucking be lit. This bitch gonna be right. But when you get there, you see somebody over there with a nasty look on their face. You see somebody with just a fucked up energy. That person come, not everybody energy fucked up. Now you gotta adjust. You can't say that. Don't go over there and say that to Kelly, because you know Kelly mama died when she was 12, so don't mention your mama. Or Amanda just divorced her husband, so don't mention how good your marriage is. It'll make her cry. So now we adjusting. So now we can't even enjoy the party no more, because we walking on eggshells. Only thing we could hope for is a distraction. Hope we see somebody we recognize. That's what I think life is. So now we can't even understand the party that we signed up to go enjoy. It happens all the time. You want me to put it in a relationship context? I want to give it to y'all. You like somebody. You get married with that person. That person has hang-ups, fears, red flags, and rejection. That person has so much shit going on. Now this joyous time where you thought you were just gonna be fucking, sucking, and enjoying, partying. Now you can't do that, because now if you do that, that person gonna be upset. If you say this wrong, the person gonna be upset. If you act this way, some shit gonna pop off, and it just destroys you inside. And how you gonna learn to love or be in a relationship or be a loving husband or a happy wife when you ain't even being that for yourself? You adjusting to your loving husband and to your wife to keep them happy. And then 30, 40 years pass, and now you're miserable as fuck. And now you're saying, damn, I wish I should have done this. So now when you get in a relationship, you try the dating world, you say, well, take me as the fuck I am. Take me as the fuck I am. And now you're coming off abrasive from the jump. Who gonna want to deal with that? So we go on to being fake. We go on living this motherfucking illusion that everything is okay. That shit is all right. And we say, well, whether you can accept it or not, we put our happiness on the back burner, waiting for that time where we can be great, where we can enjoy life, where we can enjoy one moment of serenity, peace of mind. I think this is what I think about on a regular basis. This is what I think about on a regular basis, y'all. And people, just to say it, I'm tired of being fake. I'm tired of living for other fucking people. I'm tired of saying I can't hurt this person's feelings. I'm tired of wondering if I'm gonna get canceled for truly being the Baron. Wonder if a woman ain't gonna like me because I got my own motherfucking hang-ups and I got the own shit that I like to enjoy in life. I'm sick and fucking tired of faking it. Baby, if the stroke, in my mind is like, if the stroke game ain't good enough, I ain't not gonna force myself to fucking nut if your shit bad. You know, I ain't gonna tell you your shit good if I ain't enjoyed the screw. I'm gonna call a spade what it is. That shit was whack, man. Fuck it. And prove that shit. Maybe that's the lesson the other person need to learn. But I think I'm learning my lesson, people. Loving myself and being who I am, being authentic, being unapologetically me, is how we escape this matrix. But it was crazy that I started crying where everything is going good in my life just because I was doing something for me. I'll tell you a quick little story. I was in a relationship a little bit back. And there was this pizza joint I love to go to. Love the pizza. It ain't nothing special about the pizza. The calzone. It's bland as fuck. But when I go there, it just got that ambience, that atmosphere, right? And it's on the other side of town. So one day in this relationship, I drive to the other side of town to get this calzone. Bring the calzone back. Me and this chick, we didn't live together or nothing. She comes over to the house. I say I'm gonna eat the calzone that night. So calzone sitting on top of the stove and all that, on top of the oven. So what, stove top. And this person made such a big fucking stink about how I didn't think to get her a calzone. Made such a big fucking ruckus of why did I go on that side of town anyway. Made such a, gave me so much hell about not letting this person know where the fuck I was going, what I was doing, how long I was gonna go. It was just so horrible that for a long fucking time, people, I avoided the restaurant. And I liked that restaurant. It was like I adjusted myself never to go to that side of town again, to that restaurant, because I didn't want to piss that person off, make that person feel in some sort of way. I wasn't over there pitching dick to nobody. I just went over there to get the motherfucking calzone. So I said, well, in order to keep this person happy, I'm not going to get that calzone no more. So then I tried to adjust and take that person over there with me because I really wanted the calzone. Took the person there. The person hated the restaurant, hated the calzone. Couldn't find nothing good when it went through 3 things on the menu. I don't know why you like this place. This place is shitty. You know what? I just feel like that. Well, we ain't got to come back here no more, you know. And I didn't go back. Now, here is the punchline to that right there, people. After I left that person alone, I drove to that restaurant for the first time in about 3-4 years. I drove to the restaurant and got the calzone. Do you know I was shaking? I was afraid to go there, and I had to mentally force myself to press this gas and go there. Then when I got it, I was afraid to eat the bitch. It sat on the stove, people. I walked past it 3 or 4 times. It was like a part of me saying, that calzone is going to bring so much trouble to your life, avoid it. So I sat down and I ate the motherfucker, right? It was the longest fucking eat on the planet. And I don't know if this is making sense to y'all, but I'm just reliving it for you. Eating the calzone gave me strength that I can do this, that I can be me. Something as simple as eating a fucking slice of pizza, man. I had adjusted my life around everybody else's, how they gonna feel. I was so fucking fake that some subconscious block in my fucking mind told me not to fuck with this pizza, not to deal with this shit. It is a bad thing, calamity, destruction gonna befall your life. Or you're gonna make that person sad. That person was no longer in my fucking life. And I was still afraid to go to that pizza joint. So that's when I asked you guys, is it nature versus nurture? The person that we are right now, is it who we supposed to be? These actors, these people who make excuses for other people, this person who make all these adjustments? Or should we just be the person that do what we want, what we feel, say it and shit, and just enjoy it and handle the consequences that come after? I think it's the second one. As long as I ain't hurt nobody, put nobody at harm. I'm finna look at a little bit of the comments. I had to compose myself. Y'all, my apologies. How many of you guys have experienced trauma like that in your relationship? You have been so accommodating to your person that you rewrote your whole identity, your whole ideology of yourself and what it is you believe in or go for. I'm just here to share it. That's all. I'm just here to tell you the truth. I've done it so fucking much. I don't even know, do I like the motherfucking calzone? Or did I just eat the bitch in defiance? But I remember a time when I really liked it. It's crazy to think something as simple as a cow fucking zone could give me an inner life perspective on how to be a real individual, how to be my true authentic self. That's very hard, people. That's very heartening, heartbreaking. And it shines that mirror onto yourself that makes you want to say, man, how stupid you been all this fucking time. How clueless you been to the world around you. You're never going to learn your lesson to escape this matrix because you're constantly trying to prove yourself to everybody else. You're constantly trying to live up to somebody else's standards. Well, people, I'm tired. I'm tired of apologizing. I'm tired of not doing some shit that makes me feel good. I'm tired of always saying, if I say this and if I do this, that person's gonna feel bad. That's not my fucking problem no more, people. Because nobody gave a fuck when I didn't feel bad. I'm not intentionally gonna hurt nobody. But it's not my fault. Or I shouldn't have to hold that person's state of mind or ideals to be true. I just need to hold mine to be true. And just like Pam said, I refuse to go through that shit again. A simple picture, people. I look at my feed, I look in my phone, I have no pictures of myself. And when I look back at the pictures I've taken in the past, I don't see the joy in my eyes. I see a smile, beautiful skin, great teeth. I'm still a Leo. I'm arrogant as fuck. I know I look good, y'all. Forgive me. I see a beautiful person, but I don't see my beautiful soul when I look back at some of my pictures. That's why every picture I post, everything I do, that is 100% me. I'm enjoying it. I'm being me for the first time in a long time. I'm being who I want to be. I'm not living for somebody I'm fucking. I'm not living for somebody who I like or who feel I can be this way and that way. And I know I'm going to lose some people because a lot of people like the actor Baron. A lot of people like the accommodator, the inhibitor, or whatever other big word that allows you to be fucked over. I know I'm gonna lose people. I'm gonna lose subscribers. I'm gonna lose friends. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So people, when I ask you guys how you're feeling, we blame this shit on society. We blame it on the president. We could blame it on the devil. We could blame it on witchcraft. We could blame it on curses. We could blame it on God, Jesus, whoever. Ultimately, we need to shine that mirror on our ass and say, you've been faking it. You've been faking it. You've been faking it because you're living for other people. What helped me realize something like this, and I'm not going to go into too much detail with this one, is I was invited to lay on somebody's couch. Going through a rough time in my life. I didn't want to be alone. I laid on somebody's couch, people. I got my own house. Could have got a hotel. But it was somebody accepting me for who I was. Broken down, trying to live, trying to be a good person, trying to make everybody happy. And I just wanted to be alone. And I laid on somebody's couch, people. Slept. I felt real good after that. Felt better. I can't be put in that situation again. I refuse to. It gets serious, y'all. Get real serious. But people, I think the key to healing everything that we're going through is just being real for yourself. We got to be okay with losing people. We got to be okay with not being liked. We got to be okay with just being you. I don't think no human being is intentionally an asshole that purposely go out there to hurt people, make people shit feel bad, to make a motherfucker hurt a motherfucker, make a person feel bad and shit. I don't think no human being is that nasty. I don't give a fuck how they was raised. It's a persona, it's an act, it's a game that they use to empower themselves or to make their life easier. Whether that's repelling everybody around you, or whether that's accepting everybody around you. It's not that true person. Well, I'm at the point I don't give a fuck no more. Eating a calzone, laying on a friend's sofa. You telling me this is what my life been reduced to? A fleeting fucking moment? I'm more than this. You're more than this too. People, start being your real self, and I guarantee all your feelings of depression, insecurities, all that shit'll go out the window. You're gonna cry. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt when you tap into your real power, when you become your real, authentic self. Not this actor, not this enabler, not this fucking support system we feel we need to be, not this nice guy, not this good Samaritan shit they talk about in the Bible, but being you, saying fuck that motherfucker. Bitch, you put yourself in that situation, get yourself out. Now I'm finna rush and help you get your shit together. My dad told me a joke one time, and he said, you know, when Jesus was carrying his cross, was bearing his cross to be hung at Golgotha. Y'all could use this joke if you want to. When Jesus was carrying his cross to be crucified at Golgotha, say that although he stumbled along the road, nobody stood there to help him. Nobody helped him. And they brag about that shit, how Jesus toted his own cross. But then in that good book, it also said, one lonely soul stepped out of the crowd when Jesus fell to his knees and helped Jesus bear his cross. Lifted Jesus off his feet. Lifted Jesus off his knee, put him to his feet, adjusted his cross. So the man turned around, took 3 steps and died. So I said, Dad, why the man died? I said, he helped Jesus. That's the dude. He said, ain't nobody tell this man to go help another nigga bear his own cross. Everybody got their own cross to bear. So he put himself in that situation. And I sat around and I'm like, nigga, that's pretty harsh. Then I start laughing. Because my dad was trying to get the beer keg out the car. He was in good shape then. And I ran over there to help him. He said, didn't I tell you the man that helped Jesus died? He said, I got this, let me struggle. And me and all his friends started laughing. I learned the lesson, people. But I forgot that teaching my daddy did. My daddy gave me. So we have become so accustomed to helping everybody bear their own fucking cross. We getting killed and we dying from helping them. And they gonna be okay. Jesus still toted that bitch up the hill where he died. But I died instantly. The man died instantly. Think about it. That lesson came back to me when I was riding around with my dad the other day. People, we have gotten so used to making everybody love us, accommodating, helping, thinking we're gonna get a great lover, a great friend, a great person, that we don't even know what the fuck we really want. We know what gonna make us feel good. We don't know what we want. I'm sick of helping motherfuckers carry their fucking cross. And you know what? I ain't gonna let nobody else carry mine. If you see me on the ground dead, offer me some goddamn spiritual support. Send a prayer my way. Give me some encouraging motherfucking word, but don't pick up my burden. Don't carry my shit. Because if I was smart enough to carry my own shit, I would have prepped for it. That's where I'm at with it. Call me cold. Call me an asshole. But you ain't gonna call me phony no more. Come to think about it, there's another story in the Bible where these motherfuckers was carrying the Ark of the Covenant. And it was only supposed to be carried by priests and preachers and spiritual people. And so one of the spiritual people lost his balance and the Ark of the Covenant was gonna fall. So one of the dudes in the caravan ran up there because they thought it was so holy and precious. They ran up there and they grabbed the stick, grabbed the Ark of the Covenant, put their hands on it. Don't let it touch the ground. This is the Ark of the Covenant. This is the life for it. This is our whatever the damn thing was. They said he instantly died too. I'm sick of dying. I'm sick of suffering because I'm helping. I'm sick of fucking just not being me. I don't want to help everybody. I want to make sure you're okay. Don't get it twisted. But I don't want to take on your problems no more. I don't want to have to fake to adjust myself to be nice to you when you being a shitbag to me or when you don't give a fuck about yourself. I'm tired of it. So people, I'm going to ask you guys this question again. How you feeling? If you could say you're feeling anything other than yourself, I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. If you could say you're feeling anything other than feeling yourself, it's because you're being phony and you're being fake. And it's time to stop it. Let's normalize doing what the fuck we want to do for us. Okay, Black Karma, I'm going to read it too. I will stand on it, Miss Vix. She said, I'm feeling free. You and me too, Indigo Blue. True Jam. You gave me some words, True Jam. Don't think that I ain't listen to you when we talk. Shit. You feeling validated? Oh my God. The next step from validation is you're gonna be feeling understood. Because validation, you can say, I feel like I'm in the right. Then you're gonna be like, I can understand myself now. And next thing you know, baby, you're gonna be ruler of the world. Save me a spot. I could be your priest. Save me a spot, April. I am free. Royal Blue, what you say? Do what makes you happy. That's true. We all got to do what make us happy. We all got to do it. I just had to say that because people, I'm tired of acting. I'm tired of being for everybody else. I want to be for me. I want to be for me, y'all. So before I get off here, because I'm finna go trim my beard up. I want a nice beard. I want to get it. I'm trying to train it for Christmas, for the new year. Sorry. Uh, oh, damn, I lost my train of mind because I'm looking at my barber walk out the thing right now. What I was gonna say? God damn it. Oh yeah. So I I went and looked in my closet, right? I looked in my closet and I looked at how I used to dress back in the day when I first started my YouTube channel with the shirt and ties and the hats and the matching outfits. I was always Stella dressed up cat. And then, you know, I started wearing the sweat clothes, and then I went from wearing sweatpants to khakis and shit like that, because evidently my dick was hanging out and the person I was with didn't like that. So I changed that all up. So I couldn't wear the shirt and ties, too classy. Couldn't wear the sweat clothes, too sexual. But the jeans and make me look like a, middle-aged man, very mediocre. But I went and looked in my closet and I said, nigga, you got a closet. I said, boy, you got a closet. And yesterday, I took so many of my clothes to the cleaners. I took so many of them old clothes to the tailor. Got the pants taken in because I lost a little weight, believe it or not. And I say, I need to be who the fuck I was designed to be. And people, can I say this? I'm a great spiritualist, but I am an arrogant, beautiful chocolate man. And I love that about me. And I'm gonna be that. I used to be like, if you do all this shit and you dress fly, people gonna judge you. They ain't gonna take your spirituality seriously. You have to be humble. And I don't motherfucking want to be humble. Eddie and Pat did not create all this shit for me to put it in a goddamn bag and tote it around and take it out on holidays and special occasions. So I'm finna fly my shit back up. I'm gonna take pictures. 2024, I'm gonna upload so many motherfucking pictures, cause I don't do it. I'm boring as Instagram prior to me figuring out who the fuck I was. Unapologetic. I know it's something so simple and something so petty, a picture. That's what the fuck I want. I want to look at me, the real version of me. I want to be able to look in my eyes in those pictures and see glow and sparkle, not just see a smile or half-ass energy. And whoever don't like it, I don't give a fuck. Enjoy the motherfucking video, enjoy the picture, enjoy the motherfucker, man. Enjoy the ride, bitch. Ride with me. Just ride with me with the pictures. Oh my God, I like that. Just do it. Thank you, Miss Mara Smith. What can you say? Yeah, that's true. I thank you, Kay. I thank you. I'm with it, man. I'm learning so much about me, people, and I just want to be unapologetic with this world, man, because it's sad, man. When we be our true self, it hurts. But as we be in this fake shit that we supposed to be, when we faking, it just feels normal. Being yourself is the painful shit, Being fake is normal to the point where you be real. You fuck your own mind. So I don't want to be that no more. Thank you, Indigo Blue. Yeah, I know y'all gonna ride with me, cause this is my healing journey. I got an email saying, how can I be a spiritualist when I'm posting all kind of videos showing my slong and shit on TikTok, I mean Instagram. I'm supposed to be a spiritualist, but I'm in my low energy, and they'll revisit me when I get back on my high spiritual energy. And I kindly replied, and I say, man, go on, fuck off. I say, fuck off. I say, since you say I'm in this low energy and shit, because I'm just doing something fun, I say, fuck off. That's the first time I replied to somebody like that. It blew my mind. I like, fuck off. The Baron don't say no shit like that. I'll be accommodated. Well, I'm sorry you feel that way. I do understand. I felt so liberated when I told him, man, fuck the fuck off. Bitch, I am not hurting nobody. I'm still helping. I'm still gonna pick up that phone 2 day in the morning if you're calling, you got a problem. I'm still this great spiritual person. I'm living in my calling. But because I'm not living how you think I'm supposed to live, I'm supposed to take your shit or let your opinion validate me. I ain't doing that shit for nobody no more. Love me, hate me, just know that it's me that you motherfucking got them emotion towards and not some fake shit. Oh, they enjoy looking at it. They enjoy looking at it. But maybe they want me to wear a potato sack in a rope, and then they'll see me as a spiritualist. Fuck that shit. I got some nice clothes I done paid a lot of money for. I look good, smell good. Woo! Can dance all night long. I love that. Ric Flair stupid. I can't help it. That I look good, smell good. Woo! Can dance all night long. That boy was the thing back then. What Zapara say? Where the similarities between the pizza lesson and the watermelon lesson? What watermelon lesson? I ain't goddamn talking about no watermelon. Did I say something about a watermelon? I try to eat the fuck out of it every chance I get. That's trauma. I don't know if I told y'all about the watermelon. I'm finna get off this bitch. But yeah, in a row. So check this shit out, right? I'm finna tell you some shit. This is traumatic as fuck, right? So y'all know I had the little trouble with my mama. So I got trouble with females. That's I mean, I'm not no weird man that want to hurt them or no shit or that treat them bad, but it's just like the understanding of a female, I have problems with it. So I'm too accommodating and catering to the females. But right now I'm getting healing and therapy, so I'm learning to stand my ground with it. But check this out. By me and my mama not having a good relationship, and via the abuse that I suffered as a kid via the hands of my mom, for a long time I could not eat watermelon. I would see it and throw up. I would smell it and irk. The watermelon Jolly Ranchers, oh my God, it tasted like poison to me, right? So, and this is young, I got to be like 32. And I went to counseling because I was at a picnic and somebody knew, somebody I was with, fuck it. My first wife, she knew that I hated watermelon like that. And she knew why. And I'm at a picnic and she comes and she like, get the watermelon, and as I'm laughing and talking, she sticks the watermelon in my mouth and she like breaks it off. So now it's in my mouth and I'm chewing, and it just hit like, oh fuck, this watermelon. So I'm throwing up at the picnic, and they were like, the watermelon bad? And like, no. She said he just have a knee-jerk reaction because of what his mama did, and she put that out there. So I went to counseling because I viewed that as a weakness in my mind, right? So when I went to counseling, I told her what happened. I told her like my sister was stealing the watermelon my mama had for Sunday. We were gonna eat it, my mom came from church Sunday, but my sister was getting up in the middle of the night and she kept skimming pieces of the watermelon off, cutting the watermelon till, we call it salami slicing and banking. She was salami slicing, and so the watermelon had got down from this long bitch right here to like this. So after she realized she'd been taking more than what she should have, I'm in the room sleep, and they were like, hey mom, Tyke ate your watermelon. I didn't know shit about it. So my mom come in the room, with a little plastic bat named Ben, a little red plastic bat named Ben from the dollar store, and she beats my ass. And I'm like, she wakes me up out my sleep, whooping my ass with this bat. I'm like, what did I do? I'm like, mama, what I did, schoolwork done, clothes folded, iron hung up. I even did the dishes and mopped the floor. What did I do? And my mom beat me for like 20 minutes without telling me what the fuck I did. And then she grabs me by the back of the neck, walked me to the refrigerator, and makes me open it. And she says, you ate my watermelon. And I'm like, I did not eat your watermelon because you said we were going to get some when we come from church. So I'm like, the fuck? So I'm seeing my sister and my brother now in there, and all of them huddled together because they was eating the watermelon all together. And they was afraid. And because my mom had fucked me up really bad. I mean, I was bruised, y'all. I had to go to school with a long sleeve shirt on in August, okay? And I was like, the fuck? So I put inside my mind that I would never eat watermelon again. I hated fucking watermelon. I hated everything about watermelon. The smell, the taste, the colors. I couldn't stand it. And I grew up hating it. And I told my ex-wife this story. And she did that shit to me. So, again, people, trauma is fucking trauma. And we put that shit aside. Now, I force myself to eat watermelon, although I don't like it. And here I don't like it, but I know I have to eat it at times. But I force myself to eat it. Like I buy one and I try to eat them all the time just to get over it. Changing my way of thinking. But it got so bad, man, that I just told myself watermelon is bad. Watermelon is the devil. I used to be like, how the fuck can they eat watermelon? But now I eat it just to get healed from it. So people, we actors, man. We actors. We acting this trauma out. We acting the fucking part. We carrying shit, man, that we done let other motherfuckers put inside our mind. Pain and shit that shouldn't be ours. And it's a lesson in that shit somewhere. Don't trust your brother and sister. Wrap the watermelon up at night. Take a picture of the bitch with your phone and text it to your mama. I don't know. It's a lesson in the motherfucker somewhere. I just didn't like being fucked up over a goddamn piece of fruit. Now y'all see why I'm in therapy? I told you a healed man is going to be a great man. And I'm healing myself. I'm healing myself. My wife gonna love me, y'all. See, that nigga gonna motherfucking be crazy about me. They like, bitch, I ain't have to compromise. I ain't have to change my hair, my ass, my style, nothing. And that bitch know himself. I got me one, y'all. And what she gonna say? She better say it. Oh my God. I know I'm crazy, y'all. Everybody, I'm finna go get this beard taken care of. I got some shit to do. Hey, everybody, Patreon today. Patreon is today. What's the time frame? Damn, what I'm glad I left them at home. Shit. It's 11:47. Patreon is gonna be in 3 hours. I'm gonna do it 11, 12. Well, 12, 2:30. Yeah, Patreon will be today at 2:30. So, ladies, it's the New Year's. So this ritual that we're gonna be talking about is gonna be how to protect your babies if you're in the bun in the oven. If you're pregnant, we're going to be telling you how to protect that baby. We're going to be telling you how to get a real good birth, how to stave off enemies and everything, poison, toxins, anything coming like that from a cosmic set from birth. So this is going to be, this one here is going to be for the doulas. This is going to be for the prenatal nurses. This is going to be for the home healthcare aides. Please share this, tune in. It's under the top tier subscription. So have somebody come in that motherfucker. I tried to get rid of the 7-day trial period Because a lot of people were watching the 7-day trial and they'll get the videos and then they don't come back. And they just got videos for free and shit. But I'm tired of that. I tried to rewrite it. But I guess Patreon let you do it. I'm still trying to get rid of it. But either way, come in and watch it. Come in and watch it. Please. You guys need this. And I'm going to explain everything to you. I'm going to explain how to do it right. You're going to be surprised. A lot of the shit that we think is lucky is not lucky. A lot of the shit we think we supposed to be doing when we got babies sitting on a spoon and all that shit. Man, no. That's so backward. This is what grandma used to do in the community. She taught me. I used to see her do it. I done saw so many old lady vaginas when I was like 16, 15, 16. It's unreal. All of them look different. All of them were pretty cool, good looking too. I digress. Now I'm in my man energy. But yeah, I used to have to sit up there and look at vaginas with grandmama. Hell of a story. I should have true spooked that bitch. Miss Tina ass. That bitch had a fly hairline. It's like when I look down there, come on, boy, get me that towel. Motherfucker hairline, the hair grew so nice, and it was like it just like a water wave in my mind. And I look young dick ass sitting out there like, boy, Mr. Perry, he lucky as fuck, boy. I tell Tina old ass up when I get grown. It is what it is. It happened. It happened. Y'all come to the Patreon. Share this shit. Make everybody who you think pregnant who could benefit from this motherfucker. Put them on the Patreon. I guarantee you guys will understand everything, and I'm gonna I'm gonna make everything right that you guys were taught. You guys are gonna learn it. If you're a doula in the healthcare, baby prenatal, folk magic right now is gonna keep in mind the power may go out. Y'all remember that movie? The End of the World, that shit that I need to do a talk on that too. I may do a talk on that later on tonight. I gotta make sure everything in order. But I want to talk about that movie with Gina Davis and I don't know what the little crazy looking skinny white man is. And I know it got Kevin Bacon in it because he pulled that shotgun on that motherfucker. That movie there, By the End of the World. The End of Everything, I think that's what it's called. I don't know. But I got some notes and I want to talk to you guys about it. I may do that tonight. I do that YouTube post. But everybody, the power may go out in this bitch. Y'all gonna need to know how to protect these babies without these doctors and shit, and how to give birth. Doulas are gonna be so important. If you know a doula, protect your doulas, man. Make sure your doulas are okay. Protect them people who handle babies. These nurses, they gonna be in high demand if the power go out type shit. Y'all got to learn who you need to protect. Who's going to be the upper echelon. The motherfucker that driving the BMWs and the Maseratis ain't going to be the motherfucker that going to help you. They going to be for sale. But the doctors, the police officers, the motherfucker who could hunt, fight, and kill, protect, these are going to be the people who you're going to have to put in charge of your fucking community and your world. And let me tell you some people, it's a lot I want to talk to you guys about. So I reiterate this. 150. You guys remember that if I go to talking about the end of the world scenario, just say 150 people in a tribe. If you can type that in there, that'll help trigger that thought process back up. 150 people. That's all I say. All right, everybody, on the Baron telling you guys to trust you in the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Come to that Patreon. I'm going to send a post out as well in a few minutes when I get in the barber chair. Come on, let's learn. Black Karma, I'm going to check your email right now when I sit down in this barber chair. I see you say you emailed me. I'm finna check it right now. All right, everybody. Y'all take care. God bless. Much love. Be safe. Let me go and get this beard looking good. Have a good one.